Anybody feel a little deja vu going on here? We're going to try this again. Fresh batteries. Bought a vat of batteries yesterday so that batteries do not run out in the camera again. Only me. Okay, so I'm going to start from the beginning again. I realize that some of this is going to be a repeat, and that's okay. This is me with no makeup. Brave? I don't know. Listen, makeup industry is booming, okay, for this reason. Everybody has imperfections. That's why we have makeup. That is why we wear makeup, to cover up imperfections. Again, I am not an expert. I'm only going to tell you what you have asked me, and that is what I do every day. The only thing I did was I washed my face with my Illuminate Now, every morning and night. Before I put on my makeup, I'm going to take rose water. One of my favorite things. Never thought this would be one of my favorite things, but I love it for a jillion different reasons. Spritz it. Kind of rub it in. It's very hydrating for your face. Has a great smell, and I don't know, it just seems to really help. They say that it helps with puffiness under your eyes, so sometimes if I have puffiness, I'll just kind of take a little bit and do that. The next thing that I do, and again, this is going to depend. Sometimes in the summertime, I was finding that my face was oily when using the Glorious facial primer, but I've been a lot more dry in winter, so I have been using it all over. Now, I love this primer. It is amazing on your face. I'm just saying that for me, it made me a little oily in my T-zone, so I kind of would avoid that. But today, for the sake of my full demonstration, I will put on the Glorious primer. Yes, I go all over my face, around my eyes especially. It's just going to help your makeup go on very smooth. As you notice, hair pulled back, nothing in the way except for you to be able to see my face. I aim to please. Okay, there you go, Glorious. Now, everyone has different preferences. My preference in my everyday makeup is, I just dropped it. I cannot do a video without having a Lucy moment. There you go. Okay, so BB cream. BB cream, let me see. Is it going to zoom in and let you see it? This is Bisque. I use this all over my face. As I said yesterday, I have a tan right now, working on that trip to Jamaica. Sometimes I will mix this with honey to kind of get a custom color. But for today, I'm just going to use my normal Bisque, just because I want you to be able to see the highlighting and contouring very well. So I'm just going to come in, and I just kind of put some around here. And then, as I said yesterday, repeat until we get to where I stopped. I take my Sigma Kabuki brush. This is the flathead, and that's what I use to just kind of work the foundation in. Now, I have used my finger. I have used our flat brush. I just kind of really like the way this puts it on. I will tell you that we have the blending buds coming in. I'm about to get them. And I can't wait for those because everything I've read just exclaims greatness for those. So I will probably use those. So there you go. Just kind of putting it in. Now already, that has taken a lot of imperfections off of my face. It just kind of takes the ruddiness and anything that you had that you just kind of need to cover up. I, really cover with this. The one thing I love about the BB cream is that I feel that the coverage on this is great, but it leaves a very light feeling. Now, that is very important to me. I do not like a heavy makeup feel every day. I just don't. My opinion is that our cream foundation is a little bit heavy for me. I would rather use the BB cream, which is lighter, and do more powder. I do like a very flawless finish, but I still like to have that little glow, and I think that the combination of those two give it to me with the BB cream. So, again, I'm just gonna rub this in all over. And as I said before, you know, it took away a lot of imperfections already. A lot of people say, you know, I'm dry, I don't know what to do. BB cream is amazing. BB cream will take away your imperfections, it will moisturize your skin, and it will help your skin while you're wearing it throughout the day. I love the BB cream. I can't say enough about it. I have 4 colors and mix and match them and all that stuff. So what I would do next is I would use concealer. Now we have talked about concealer many, many times. And, you know, concealer was always an issue for me. I use our cream foundation as my concealer. I've tried a lot of different things. I will tell you that concealer, for me, foundation and concealer were the 2 things that I hated. I could not find one I liked. The concealer would work, but then it would get dry underneath. I fell in love with this because I can use this under my eyes and I do not get dry during the day. It doesn't, you know, you can't tell, oh my God, she has on all this concealer. You just can't. So I kind of use taffeta as my normal color. But I also got, because I like yellowish kind of under my eyes to kind of help with the dark circles or any puffiness or whatever, I got the velour, which is a little more yellow. So I kind of do a combination of both, just to kind of get that discoloration away. So what I do is I do this with my finger. The reason I do is because it is a very delicate area, and I find that for me, I can kind of pat this into place. Now I'm gonna do one side and just kind of let you see what I'm doing. Now I do not use a whole bunch unless I really need it. But just right there, you can kind of see that it's kind of taken the circles away there. Again, just a mixture of those colors and kind of pat, 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 work it in. That's all I do. That's it, that's one side. If I have something that I want to cover, this covers very well. I mean, you know, I don't know. I really, knock on wood, don't really have anything except maybe this little discoloration right here. Okay, so as you see, if I pat, pat, pat that on, it's gone. That's it. That is why I love this concealer, or foundation, which I use as concealer. I think it's amazing, especially in places that you really, really want to concentrate on. And I'm going to use the powder, the Mineral Touch Powder Foundation over it, and that's going to really help to take away any of those imperfections. So I'm going to go to the other side, and I'm going to do the same here. Just kind of pat that in. Again, I kind of mix that yellow velour with it, and there you go. Now, if later I feel like I need more, it's very moisturizing. You can go back and put more. I don't feel like it's something that's drying where you can really tell when you put it on. That's what I love about this. It blends very nice into the BB cream that you already have on. So now we're gonna go to the part where we left off yesterday. Hopefully we can avoid batteries going out. So, highlighting. Okay, so first of all, on a normal day, this would be all I do. I would take powder and I would put the powder all over. I think that our Mineral Touch Powder Foundation is amazing because it covers so good. Gives you a lot of coverage and you can kind of play with it. You can play with 2 colors, kind of do a little bronzing or whatever you want. I just do my taffeta all over and that's it. But on a day where I'm going to do highlighting and contouring, here we go. So I am going to take the cream BB cream, cream color BB cream, and I am going to, and of course someone's calling me during this, another Lucy Skit moment, but I'm not going to answer it. So I am going to, first of all, under my eyes, for concealer, you are going to put it like this. Kind of put it in a V right there. And under your other eye, kind of just go down like this. Any of the areas that you are going to want to highlight. So I'm going to take right here, do that, come down my nose, right here, down this area and a little bit right here. Now, I want you to see where I put it very clearly. I'm going to take my little blender. I like this, as I said, because this is kind of pointed so you can really get it under your eyes. So I am just going to start patting that in. So all you're doing is working that in what you already have there. And it's just going to highlight those areas. There we go. Pat it in like this. Okay, you can already kind of see on those areas where it is highlighted. And what you're wanting to do is bring it on the top of your cheekbone right here. And I'm just kind of blending it in right there. So go down again, down and up, very close to your eye right here, and just blend it in. Again, the top of that cheekbone is really important because this BB cream, the cream one, is gives you a lot that kind of iridescent look. And there you go. I hope you can see kind of the highlighting part of what I've done. So the next part is contouring. And what I do when I contour, and you're really going to be able to see the full effect, would be I take the, I use caramel, and that's the darker, one of the darker colors. And what I'm going to do here, and on this color, on this dark color, I'm going to use a brush like this. Now I'm not going to lie, this is a cheap little e.l.f. brush, but I like the way it's flat, and again you can kind of really work it in. So what I'm going to do is the areas you want to contour and make darker would be cheekbones, or lack thereof, but you're making yourself cheekbones. You take a little bit, put kind of down at the bottom around here, and then on your forehead. And take those areas right there on the other side of where you highlighted. Now you're going to have a little bit on your brush so you can kind of spread it out. Another thing that you would do is on the sides of your nose. Okay? So then you are going to, as you can see it very well, you're just going to pat that color in. Now already, do you see that? I now have cheekbones where I didn't before. Side of your nose. And then at the top. Now it looks on camera as if you can really see the dark, like it's there, but I promise you, after you put your powder on, you really can't. So there you go. That is highlighting and contouring. Now again, you are going to cover that with powder, so you're not going to be able to see that darkness that looks extremely dark right there. But if you look, I have cheekbones. And that's what I do. So then, if you want to add more at the end, you can. I don't like it to be obvious, so what I'm going to do is just take the powder, which is my taffeta, swirl it around like this, and I'm going to finish it off. Now you saw where I started. You can't tell me that this is not a huge difference. Again, just cover up everything. And there you go. Voila. Flawless finish. Again, if you think you need more concealer, add more concealer. If you want your cheeks to be done more, okay, let's say I've put on a little powder. You wanna just add a little more? Go for it. I mean, normally I like to do it underneath my powder, but when you're doing those cheeks and you think you need more, do a little bit more. There you go. Because then, when you come back, now you're gonna think I'm weird, I like to do lips first to really be able to see my cheeks, but I'm gonna go ahead and do my cheeks. I use the Sweet blush, I love it. It's like the perfect pink, I think. And I'm just gonna dust that color on. So that you can see that I now have cheeks. And I'm highlighted and contoured. And that's it. No more dark circles. To me, a very flawless finish. I'm very hard on myself about foundation and concealer, and I'm pretty satisfied with this, I'd have to say. Today, I'm not stressing over anything under my eyes or anything of that sort. Now, I'm gonna finish this video. Talked about it yesterday, I'm gonna talk about it again. I truly, truly, truly believe that this entire thing starts with skincare. I am 46 years old. I never had glowing skin. I never had, you know, what I would call pretty skin or clear skin. I always had discoloration here. I had sunspots. I had a lot of darkness under my eyes. I began using Younique, had searched for years for something that would work, and my skin absolutely changed. The minute I started using it, people started asking me, where are you getting that glow from? What are you using? And I have to give it all to Younique, I really do. Since I started using it and we have added Uplift, I will tell you that Uplift is amazing. You know, yes, it is gonna take some time, okay? I showed a picture the other day of me from November until now, and I will tell you that right here, my 11 line and some of these lines up here, yes, when I squint, you're gonna see them. But in normal time, they are diminished tremendously. I've had people who look at pictures, old pictures of me and pictures of me now, and say the same thing. It really has. The other thing is that the texture under my eyes and on my eyes has totally changed with Uplift. It is easier to apply and to make concealer count there. It just feels different, just the whole thing. Yes, I know I sell it, but I'm just telling you right now, my children wear it. It is, you know, I just truly, truly believe in this product. And I think that skincare is where it starts. I hope that I've answered all your questions when it comes to concealer and foundation. That is what I do. If you have any other questions, let me know. Of course, I take requests on videos within reason. So if you want to see something else, let me know and I will be glad to do it. Go to my website, www.youniquebyKristi.com. Thanks. Glad we got through this time. It's kind of crazy. We did it. And I don't look half bad after all this. Y'all have a good day.